Melly Mel. You're listening to DSN The Matrix Studios, the #1 network in America.
What's up, guys? It's Starby of Cultural Conversations and my girl. Right. So, welcome back. We've been going for a minute. Now we back with the jump off. And you know how we do. Thank you for tuning in. I really want to shout out to everybody that's been with us from day one. Shout out to everybody that's been following us, who's been checking on us to
sharing,
liking, sharing, subscribing, everything. Shout out to y'all really for supporting us and doing this. Shout out to the producer.
Yes, shout out to him.
He's been working.
Shout
out to DSN Studios, the Matrix Studios.
Yes,
shout out to you guys.
Here now.
This is our new home every Wednesday at 10 p.m.
Right.
Now, for today's, all right, y'all see I got my jungle juice, my purple rain popping off. Y'all got to holler at my boy Mario Lopez on Facebook and get right to it. It's a nutcracker, by the way. It's some grown juice.
This is a really freaking cute bottle, though.
I know you got to keep it cute like we always do on this show.
Good marketing scheme.
Good to have you back. Good to be back with you.
Yes. Looks like we got a guest in the building.
We do. Since we giving shout outs, we might as well give a shout out to Sharon Cruz. Step on up.
Yes.
Hello, welcome to the show. Yeah.
How y'all doing tonight?
Good, how are you? Speaking to the mic, please.
Not bad. Yeah, hear me? Am I cool? All right.
You good? Okay. So.
Mic check, 1 2. 1 2.
So my guy Sharon Cruz, he's here with us today because he has a super dope app called Separation.
Right.
Yes.
Tell us about Separation, how it came about, what it's about. Let us know.
Yeah, well,
just jump on into it.
It's a vocabulary builder.
Right.
So pretty much for anybody trying to, enhance their word usage, can use the app. You know what I mean?
Trying to get smooth with the ladies. You got to know what you're talking about.
Or get smooth for a job interview.
Right.
College application, SATs, got a bunch of various uses, you know what I'm saying?
That's super dope as a black man for you to do that for other black people.
Of course.
That's what Cultural Conversations is about.
Right.
And that's why I reached out to you, and shout out to you for that, for real.
Yeah, that's dope.
Appreciate that. And the reason it's called Separation, because this is the way that you're going to separate yourself from the competition, from everybody else out there.
I hear that.
Right.
So is the app out right now?
Yeah, it's out right now. It's
How can we
available
find
on the App Store, on the Play Store if you got a Google Android device.
Oh, so they can, if you no more beef between Android and Apple, you can get it on both.
Okay.
No bias here, no discrimination. Everybody's cool.
No, I definitely need to download that app because I'm definitely trying to build more vocabulary.
Of course.
Also, I already have the app. I be on it all day because I'm competitive. So if I get something wrong, I be like, nah, I gotta go back and play that again.
Wrong, right? Yeah, it's like a personal challenge too. And when we roll out the next version of it, you're gonna be able to compete with people. So
right.
Yeah, we getting there.
Oh, yeah,
the upgrade.
That's
dope.
dope.
That's dope.
Already working on the
I'm
next
excited.
wave.
The Black Words with Friends.
I was about to say that. No, because honestly, I was a Words with Friends champ.
So you also run a website. Tell us about that.
Yeah, that's called the Brax.co.
What do you do on the Brax?
Well, pretty much the Brax is a website that was built to showcase new artists. So we start with visual artists, people that paint, people that do like still photography. And what we do is we put them all on the website, showcase them at once, and the most popular piece of that week gets a cash prize.
Dope.
Yeah.
I like that.
So we're trying to give people like a platform. It's hard to be a new artist and get a following. So you might have your followers, but you trying to build it.
Yeah.
You go to the Brax, now you got everybody's followers that they brought and they all come to the site. So you really just building your demographic.
And how long has this site been out?
It's been out for about a year now.
Okay.
Coming up on a year now.
Nice.
Yes.
Shout out to the young black man doing his thing.
He's doing his thing.
We trying. We really doing it from an entrepreneurial level, but it's really for the people. We just trying to give value to the people.
You say we as in?
Well, I do it all for my team. I got people with me that I do it with.
You got a team.
Okay. You got a team. So do you have a partner or are you?
Don't throw me under that bus. So tell us about your team. Tell us about what you guys are doing to give back to the community and what you guys got planned for as
well-
far as the culture.
Right. Well, the Brax for one is a not-for-profit, so I left this part out. But at the end of the year, all of the money that we've
Accumulated.
accumulated, we disperse amongst all of the artists that are artists on the website.
Oh my God, are you
Nice.
serious? That's
That's
dope.
the
Because
dopest thing.
artists put like a lot of money,
Right.
into their stuff, and a lot of
So we-
times they
right,
don't make it back.
Of course, and we
So
also do
plug your
charitable
website
events
again?
too. Yeah, www.thebrax.co. It's a not-for-profit. We just did a coat drive for Pots on Webster Avenue
Dope.
for the winter time, and now we're doing a canned food drive for Holy Redeemer Food and Pantry out
When?
in Philadelphia, where my partner is from. But we still collecting cans now.
Yeah,
We still
so he's
collecting
definitely-
food.
you also-
So
So
how
it'll
can
probably
we
be more
reach
like
you?
the end of the summer. Well, you can go to www.thebrax.co. You can reach us at thebraxonline.gmail.com.
Do you want to spell that out for them?
Of course, of course. So www.thebrax.co.
Nice. Are you gonna stick around with us?
Yeah, I'll hang out.
You're very intelligent, so I would
course.
appreciate that.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you. So now, on today's show, we go into social accountability. We have to be aware of who, what, why, when, and how we need to be accountable for these things that are going on in our communities, are going on everywhere with us. And like I said, I'm all for the culture. Like
Right.
I do it all for the brown people and all for the colored people. How
Right,
you
right,
gonna
right.
say it? So my thing is, we need to be more aware socially.
Right.
We do social media and we do these things, but we use them to go link up and have
Yeah,
drinks
chill.
and do that. But we need to link up and stand
Link up and
against
build.
something.
Stand up for
Right.
something.
Right.
Make a difference in the community.
If I can jump in on that, we had the issue with Austin Sterling. That's
Yeah,
making
you know we
headwaves
definitely
now.
gonna
A
talk
big,
about
big,
it.
big situation with that
So
guy.
we really need to use
Rest in
social
peace.
media as more of a platform to kind of, get the word out that, what's happening to our community is unacceptable. And the fact that people are doing these things and always getting away with it is
Right.
unacceptable. So
Right.
we definitely can use social media for that as well.
Because we have a number of things that's
But
been
what-
going on that we need to be accountable for.
Right.
But what about the fact is that everybody will post it on social media, but nobody will really go out and do anything about it? Like,
That's where we
people
need to take
aren't going to
accountability.
protest, so it's like, but people.
Protest is not going to work no more.
Right,
We,
it's
we
tough.
above that now.
I mean, I'm not saying protest is the answer, but it's like everybody will, write it all on social media. We'll see thousands, of
Mm-hmm.
people writing on social media, but how many people are really doing something about what's going on? Or trying to do something about what's going on?
I mean, I think more the issue is what can people do?
Right.
People
Yeah,
really
so that's
don't
my
know-
question.
People
What
really
can
don't know
we
what
do?
to do. Like we kind of at a disadvantage. We feel like we not being heard. We feel like all of these things are happening, but nothing is to. It's all to our detriment. Nothing really is helping us. Nobody's out here to help us
Right.
when these things happen.
But
So it's
that's
tough.
where it comes in that we need to be the one to help us because we keep fiending and feeling for raps that's not being sent.
Right.
How we
Right.
want people? Who's gonna send that boat if we're the hated and
Right.
we're the haunted? We the hunted.
Right,
Like
right.
what are we to
Right.
do?
100%. I mean, my personal opinion is you have to elevate your voice, and I don't mean speak louder. I mean be a bigger voice, be a
Make
bigger
your voice
personality.
matter.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Be a bigger person. Like so, if it coming from someone that's of a higher standard or from a higher tax bracket, if you will, it means more.
No, exactly.
I
Like
mean,
celebrities, for instance, they
Right.
should try to
Exactly.
bring more notice to certain issues.
Exactly. They need to use their influence. They need to use their voice. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Right.
I
But-
mean, but then I also feel like a lot of times when celebrities do stuff like for the community, the media doesn't broadcast it as much also. So it's like,
Well, it depends on how much they want to be heard. It really depends. You got people like, just throw a name out there like Diddy. You know what I'm saying? When Barack Obama was trying to become elected, he had the whole rock the vote movement and everything.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Like he
Yeah.
had a voice. I really think like that was one of the movements
he
that
had
really
every-
helped Obama get into office. You know what I'm saying?
No,
People gotta
definitely,
use their voices
definitely.
for causes such as this. Having a black president is monumental, but stopping catastrophes is just as important, just as prevalent. You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
We got to get out here in these communities and we got to stop being the niggas and gangs and the niggas that are gaining up and going against these people that are really hurting us. Like, all right, as for instance, I know a couple of people who that do the gang thing and whatever, to each his own. I mean, but you can't be scared to go put in pain on a block, but when it comes to these cops killing us, what you doing? Like, it gotta be the same exact thing. We can't go like, oh, I don't like that crip nigga. What's poppin'? Like, we gotta do something.
I
like,
mean, it's true, but the thing about it is that obviously people are scared of the police. Like, I'm scared of the police. I would never even speak to a police officer. So it's like,
Yeah, it's also a reverberating effect, though. So I don't know if that's really the message that we want to put out there, because we got our
yeah,
people
because it's
going out
saying
there trying to hurt
violence
cops.
is the answer. Two
Now
wrongs
cops
don't make a right.
now cops is gonna be even more scared of us, and then they're gonna be even more inclined to shoot without really trying to find out what's really going on, or
they
what I'm saying?
not finding
Right.
out now.
I
It's
know.
Yeah, but it's
just
gonna,
as-
but it definitely would be worse. It would
I know,
definitely
but I
be
just
worse.
don't think that's gonna help the issue. That's just my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying?
What
It's
do you
gonna
think
be-
in your personal
No,
opinion?
I
is
want to
gonna
know
help
what
the
your
issue?
what you think is the
Right,
issue in your
like-
personal opinion, honestly.
Really, I think it just starts with the judicial system. They gotta bring down that iron fist when these things are done.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, yo, letting them walk is the problem. Letting these cops get off every single time
Right
is
now,
the problem.
they're suspended
Like,
with pay. Like,
that's the problem. They should be jailed for life. I mean,
Right.
like, you got rappers that get 75 years when they do robberies and stuff like that. You got these
Right.
people killing innocent people and they're walking.
Right. Speaking
That
of that,
is the problem. You know what I mean?
Speaking of that, we also have situations like, to take it even further, is not just the cops, but just people, uncolored people, I'm going to call them, because I don't want to say white people, because that's rude. And I'm not trying to be rude. So I'm just going to say uncolored folks.
Right.
And when I say that, they're getting away with crimes all across the board, not just cops. They're getting away with all of these crimes and all of these things that are going on. What can we do? We feel helpless at this moment, because you killing a black man who is our protectors, who is our providers, who is all of this to us. How we as women, how are we supposed to feel?
I wish I had a good answer for you. I don't. I mean, as black people, I feel we at a disadvantage just for, I mean, I don't want to get into the whole slavery talk, but like, yo, if you really think about it, the rest of the world got like a 300-year head start on us. Like, you know what I'm saying? It really it really pushed us back, so we still trying to make up for lost time, make up for lost ground. So it's a lot of things, financially, which is, holding us back, judicially, that's holding us back.
Right.
So it's a lot of things that are holding us back.
Speaking of everywhere else in the world, I want to shout out to South Africa, who's been tuning in, who's been calling and texting me all morning saying congratulations, I love you guys, and thank you for being all the way over there and listening to Cultural Conversations.
yes, shout outs to them.
And also, shout out to Julius. He had a birthday. He's a really, really special guy. He had a birthday. He's a listener. Happy belated birthday. And I hope to have you up here one day. And also to Preston. Congratulations, Miss Danny, on your baby. Now, back to what I was saying.
Was it an African holiday today?
No, Ramadan ended the other day.
Oh, okay.
I believe Ramadan
Ramadan
ended
ended
on
today,
Saturday.
yeah.
No, it was on
For some
Saturday or
people.
Sunday.
I saw a lot of Africans in their
Say.
cultural gear today between Harlem and the Bronx, so I just figured I'd ask. I wasn't sure. Right, but I should
Yeah,
know.
we was heavy in Ramadan. I was supporting them even though I couldn't do it. But yeah, I really, really, really think that those are some disciplined people. I respect them.
Right.
To go that long, which you had to be really disciplined. I really respect that. Cause me, I can't do it.
Sure you can.
Maybe
Sure you
later
can.
on in life, later on in life. But let's talk about this swimmer. This swimmer, he really has me burnt up. 6 months probation over raping an unconscious woman, like that's a joke. And if we even get accused
this
of
goes
rape,
back to what he said about the judicial system. Like,
how do you feel about
this
that?
This was a Caucasian
Yes.
guy? Wow.
Uncolored.
This is my first time hearing about this. I
really,
mean,
it's been everywhere.
Yeah, you know what? It's just, that black and white thing, you know, that color versus non-color, that majority versus minority thing, it's just really, it got out of hand. It's really gotten out of hand. Even when you take it to like you know, drugs. When black people are doing drugs, it's a drug issue. You know, when white people are doing drugs, it's like a social issue. Like they paint everything differently. You know, it's tough. It's really tough for us. But that's no reason for us to, like, you know, stop doing what we doing, stop striving to be better, stop striving for advancement. You know, we still got to get better as people.
But it goes to social accountability. We got to take accountability for these things. And when these things happen, we got to stop acting social media outraged and actually show up to the court
be
dates
outraged.
And be like,
Exactly.
listen, he got to get more time.
Like,
than
they
that.
need to do something like about this. Like, we need to make sure there's a lot of media there. Like, we need to make sure, like, you know, we're like
Media coverage is a big thing.
exactly. That's a big thing. Like, a lot of people don't be covering what's going on.
And we have to be accountable for ourselves. And we can't say, I say us as a people. I don't say them or they. We all have to be accountable for this because it takes all of us. We can't, one person standing up, that's not going to help us. We have to band together somehow, some kind of way. And it always gets mixed up because like the Jesse Williams speech, I thought that was so powerful. But it turned into a light-skinned, dark-skinned beat. And it was just like...
Because that's we feed into it. Like, we make everything ignorant. So, like...
That's the word I was going to use. Ignorance, yeah.
We make everything ignorant. We make everything ignorant. Like, social media, like, everything's a meme. Everything is a joke. Like, nothing serious.
And like, I want to be... That's why I had this show. Because I feel like if I appeal to the people, we could do it together.
Right.
We can start somewhere.
Right.
And we, like, it's just mind-boggling because I have a big hand in raising 2 young black men. And it's scary to me to see, like, my nephew and my little brother to have to send somebody I love so much into a world with all the, you don't know if he's going to come home from school. You don't know at school, speaking of school, what is his name? Kendrick Johnson. He was in school and he got killed. The 2 boys that killed him rolled him up in the mat and left him there. Nothing happened to those people. It's like, where can we be safe at? We can't be safe in church. We can't be safe at home. We can't be safe in front of the store. We can't be safe anywhere, and it's like suffocating. What do we do? I don't know.
I don't know what we do.
Once again, I think it really comes back to the judicial system and
No,
the courts.
that's very true.
They're the ones that are kind of like, you know, putting us in the penitentiaries and letting other people walk for crimes of similar natures. You know, worse natures.
Right.
You know, I mean, they really got to set the example. They really have to be the ones that let people know this is unacceptable. So whatever we can do to kind of get our word over to them is what's going to start the change.
We need to
people
start
getting away with it is the reason they feel like they can do it.
Right. We need
You know
to
what I'm
start
saying? Get
raising
somebody
more
in, they gonna
judges,
take 'em out. That's
raising
just
more
human nature.
lawyers instead of raising basketball players. I love basketball, but we need to start raising more of these kings and these queens and start raising these entertainers for real.
Yeah, you bring up a good point. I think people do, like, even if they're not gonna go all the way and take the bar exam, you need to at least know your rights.
Right.
You need to at least know your rights. That'll
but
take you a long way.
But that
That's a
also
start.
goes back to our education system. I mean, they really teach us that in school unless you take the law route? Like, I didn't learn a lot about laws until I went to college, and my major was like legal studies. So that goes back to the education. Like,
yeah, it's a lot of stuff they don't teach us in school. They don't teach us
I
about taxes either.
A credit, you know, that's very
important.
important. They don't teach you how important credit is.
Right.
So I want to thank you so much for coming to chop it up with us. It means so much to me that you came up here and that you were actually on time and you got to meet Little Miss Chit Chat, who is so dope. Love her.
Nice to meet you.
We gonna go to break. We have a caller, of course. Caller was good.
What's up?
It's happening.
What's up?
So I'm calling to make a comment regarding the conversation that you guys are having.
Join the conversation, dog.
You guys were talking about you guys don't really know what angle we should take as far as like people who are like taking other people's side, white people's side, and I think that it starts with like us. For example, if I see a black person, I might say good morning in front of a white person, not address the person. Tell me if I'm wrong, but I feel like reverse racism kind of works because they do it to us. How many times do you see someone a white person address another white person but don't address us? Talk in the bathroom, make conversation.
Actually, I think you're right. We should, but then we'll be more of the bad guys. Like, oh,
but
racist.
Who cares at this point?
We have to care because we getting killed for CDs.
So we're getting killed regardless.
But like they said, when I brought up the aggressive situation, that we're gonna get killed regardless. Yes, that's the problem we want to steer away from. And I think also you're right. You're
a
very
lot
much
of
so
a
right.
lot of people's arguments on Facebook and their posts is that black people are killing black people. That's all I see. Black people are killing black people. So like, who cares? Black on black crime. I feel like they're not.
No,
seeing
but police
us
are supposed to protect
us.
us at the end of the day. They're supposed to protect us, not be killing us because we selling CDs. Like, no.
But that goes back into us being accountable for what we doing.
Right. I don't think it was his mixtape.
It was DVDs. Not his mixtape. Y'all trifling.
Oh,
but we also got to be accountable. Like I said, instead of using these like before, the gangs will protect our communities. Now we are scared of these gangs.
True.
Like, when did that become cool?
That's a good point. That's a real good point.
Another thing, I just say definitely. Before I end the call, I just want to say, like, if you see another black person, like, definitely show love because we're still at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you go into a restaurant, I worked in the food industry, and I see white servers, European servers, like, they don't want to wait on black people because they think that black people don't tip or black people have an attitude. I'm black. I know why black people have an attitude. And the reason why black people maybe tip less is because we just years ago were able to go and find dining restaurants. You know, so it's just like at all angles we're still at the bottom. So we need to like support each other.
No, that's very true. Like
business.
Support your local black business. Like
right.
Download separation. No, I'm just playing.
Right.
So much
Play separation. Stop downloading all them other type of shows. I really, 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 really appreciate you calling up. Thank you so much. Your opinion means a lot to the show. But now you gotta subscribe. Thank you.
Nah, but she raised a great point though. We gotta support each other and we gotta elevate.
That's a really, really good point.
We gotta elevate individually. We gotta elevate as a community. We gotta elevate as a culture. And the higher we get, the louder our voice will be, and the more impact we'll be able to make. You know what I mean?
Of course. I want to thank you guys for sitting down with me and making this possible. These conversations are serious and need to be had and need to be taken serious. So thank you guys and thank you everybody in the room. But we gotta go on break. So listen to some good music. DSN, what's poppin'?
Yeah. Lately I've been going crazy. I sit and think about it, dream about it, scheme about all the things that I done seen around a nigga lately. And I ain't trying to lose my mind and shit. It's politics, all kind of hits. Got college chicks, but thinking about my baby. And I ain't never been a whine about no ass or no vagina. Truth remains, I ain't trying to lose my lady. No, I ain't trying to lose my baby. Yo, I let them know she's my favorite. Sip that wine and shit, that dining shit, designer shit, recliner shit. So clean, she remind me of Mercedes. She hit that backwards, we be laughing, getting nasty in the bathroom. Swear I tell no lie, I tell you shit is crazy. Dog, I tell you shit is crazy. Dog, and for some reason shit ain't got me thinking like I ain't playing games no more. Cause lately I've been going crazy. I sit and think about it, dream about it, scheme about all the things that I've been going through around me lately. And I ain't trying to lose my mind and shit. It's politics, these jobs and shit. Got modest chicks, but thinking about my baby. And I ain't never been no one about no Nicki's or Rihanna's. Truth remains, I ain't trying to lose my lady. No, shit, I ain't trying to lose my baby. Yo, I tell them hoes she my favorite. We sip that wine and shit, that diner shit, designer shit, that chronic shit so clean. Be my Benzie or Mercedes. She hit them Dutchess, keep her laughing, getting nasty on the dashboard. Swear I tell no lie, I tell you shit is crazy. Duh, I tell you shit is crazy. Yo, and for some reason shit got me thinking like shit. I ain't playing games no more. Cause lately I've been going crazy. Lately I've been going crazy. Duh. Lately I've been going crazy. Lately I've been going crazy. Duh.
I know, I got you waiting. You running out of patience. We up and then we down, in and out of situation. I just thought I'd let you know. Through all the litigation, never worry about their hand. When your hand is full of aces, one love. One love.
back. I hope you enjoyed the music. Did you like that song lately? How did y'all feel about Lately by Chef from Uptown? What's poppin'?
Yeah, I definitely like that
Alright,
song.
cool.
It was fire. It was fire.
Nice. And shout out to the producer that was cursing us out on the break. Love you.
Yes,
But
shout out to the
we
producer.
still gonna look at the thing because I gotta check and see if I'm looking ratchet. But I appreciate everybody hitting me up on Facebook saying they're tuning in. Let us know where we can find you.
Once again, Separation, the vocabulary builder. It's on the App Store and it's on the Play Store. So if you got a Google joint, iPhone joint, you can download that.
Right.
Step your vocabulary up, separate yourself. Plus the Brax.co for all new aspiring artists. Check it out. Yeah.
What about social media?
Oh man, listen, you gotta be accountable, but more than just on social media. That's the real lesson. You gotta
Right.
be accountable on more than that. You gotta be accountable for yourself, your communities, and the culture in general.
Was that shade? No.
Right.
Nah, I was-
We talking about how to
rolling
find you
with
on
y'all.
social media. You went
Oh,
off.
nah. I had to bring it back to the big issue real quick. I brought it back to the big issue real quick. Yeah.
You still didn't shout out your social
Social
media.
Oh, I mean, everything is on social media. You know, you follow us, the Brax on Instagram. We on Facebook, Twitter, Separation as well. You can find us there as well. Just put the name in. Right.
Nice. Congratulations on your drop.
Appreciate that.
Much success to your endeavors, seriously. Because you really have a lot
Appreciate that.
going on. You know, I know all your business. So,
She do though.
but I'm very proud of you. And I'm glad that we can actually link up and do something. So, to show people, like, it don't matter what color you are,
Right.
Right.
you can still be successful. You
Right.
showed, you pulled up with a tie on.
Yeah,
Right.
man. You know.
You pulled up with a tie
So
on.
is this your
Working
everyday
hard,
attire?
Working hard. Yeah, I do. I work a sales job as well.
Where do you?
Nice.
What type of sales do you do?
I do healthcare.
Oh,
So,
okay,
you know,
okay. So you just came here straight from work?
Actually, I had a happy hour in between. I'm gonna keep it a buck. You know, I'll be all the way real with
Where
you.
you go to happy hour at?
I mean, different spots. You know, New York, summertime. You can't miss
You
right
everywhere?
about now.
Treat yourself.
We
Don't
never
cheat
there,
yourself.
No, listen, definitely everywhere. But today I was in the Heights though.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I took my happy hour with me,
I
with
like
my
that.
my
Yes,
Teddy
how happy
Graham
I
jump
wanna
off.
go.
And we gotta get y'all right. We gotta get y'all together. Maybe we go after this
Okay.
and do some things.
Yeah.
But Little Miss Chit Chat, you got a lot going on. Stop fronting on me.
I'm being quiet right now.
Right.
Yeah, I'm being quiet right now.
Oh, quiet, right?
Why
Okay.
is that, Miss Chit Chat?
Huh?
Why is
Ooh, the
that?
guess is
I'm
guessing
being,
you.
I'm being,
Oh, okay.
I'm being interviewed. No, I'm just being quiet right now. I'm about to drop some new stuff that I don't want to let people know. I don't want to speak before it's out. So,
Okay.
But y'all already know it's always littlemissshitchat.com for all the latest.
But I got a question for you.
What's up?
Do pretty girls like trap music still?
Yeah, they still like trap music.
Y'all understand this
Definitely.
question later on down the line if you keep watching. I know y'all gonna keep watching because this show is bomb.com. Trap music. You can
Yes.
still be conscious and like trap music.
Right,
Yes,
of course.
yes. That's the whole point of my website is basically
Right.
you need to have balance. Like you can listen to trap music, you could be ratchet, but make sure you're educated. Make sure you're building something for the future.
Yeah,
working.
you could also go to work and when you would finish work, you could dab on them. Like,
Yeah, right.
That's how we gotta
Right.
give it
But
up.
make sure you have something going on with yourself.
Right.
Nothing wrong with being conscious and also being
At
cool
all.
too. Nothing wrong
And
with that. Nothing
Secure
wrong with
that bag. That's
course.
what we have to
Right.
do.
Of course.
It all boils down to securing that bag. It's all about that bag at the end of the day because you
Right.
can't do nothing without it.
And
Right.
that brings us back to the topic. I wrote this on Facebook, and this kind of brings me to what you said. It's I was we need to it's no really solution but to get more money to the whole situation that's happening with what they're doing to us, the police brutality and stuff like that. Because the more money we have, the more powerful we are.
Of course.
Get your
As
weight
people,
up,
because
not
not
your
for
hate
nothing,
up.
a black
Of course.
person that just works a 9 to 5 that means nothing, and a black person has a lot of money is different.
What they say, money, power, respect, right?
Exactly.
You even lie. But seriously,
Love
on a more serious note, I really, really, really want you guys to pay attention. Pay attention to what they trying to do to us.
Right.
Who they got running for president? We got this orange cheese doodle man running for president with the bad wig. Tell Becky with the bad wig, we
So
not
who are you gonna
voting
be
for
voting?
him.
Who are you gonna be voting for?
Oh, y'all took it to that topic. I mean, of course. I mean, if I was gonna vote, I'll vote for Hillary. I haven't registered to vote yet.
So
Here's
are
the
you gonna
reason.
register to vote?
I mean, we might have to go past the time if I start talking about this. But you know, just me personally, I feel like the Democrat is gonna win New York anyway. I was gonna vote for the Democrat.
My
It's
ballot is gonna
electoral
be blank.
college. It doesn't really make a dick my one little vote, but that's a bad example. So everybody
But
should go out
that's
there
a
and
bad
vote.
mentality to
It
have
is.
because it's
It is.
always it always counts that you win. We
Right.
gotta band together because if I go, he gonna go. He gonna
Right,
go. He
right,
gonna go.
right. I
I gotta
feel you
make
on
it
that.
cool for everybody else to go.
I feel you, like-
and I gotta make it cool to do a lot of things. To it has to be cool to be conscious.
Right.
We gotta know what we're doing, who we are, why are we here.
Yeah, you know, and I haven't registered yet. You know, I'll be more inclined to do so if we lived in like a swing state. But if you go back the last 50 years, the Democrats always win New York.
Right.
I was voting for the Democrats anyway. Those are my people. So
I'm actually not voting this election. I'm registered to vote, but I'm not voting this election.
why you
Why?
not voting?
Because I just feel like this election is kind of a joke in a certain sense.
So go
like,
put your ballot blank. At least you went and rocked the vote at all times.
I just feel like Hillary Clinton, like, basically she wants the black people, not because she really cares. It's just because she's just, you know, pretending for the black people,
Oh,
you know.
she's a panda.
Yeah, that's what I think. And, you know, Trump is Trump.
Chester Cheeto.
Trump is Trump.
I thought it was over for him. That's what I
thought
heard.
he's out.
I seen a post where they say you can still vote for him.
Shout out to this young lady in the studios with us. She is our future, and shout out to you.
Yeah, she's so
Really,
cute over
she
here.
is
She's
the
looking
best.
like, don't put me on the spot.
Hanging out.
But you are our future. We want you to know you have to know who, what, when, and why at all times. Okay?
Right.
Okay.
One day, if you wanted to.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
You want to come over here?
No, she's too shy. She like, nah, I don't want that attention on me.
You can just tell us what you want to be when
What you
grow
want to
up.
be when you grow up? A teacher.
Aw, teacher. Yeah, she gonna teach the youth.
That's the dopest thing.
I clap it up for that.
And more power to you and your endeavors in life, young lady. Don't be like me. Don't be ratchet.
No, you not ratchet.
Not after. Okay. It's still early in the day.
Right.
You get ratchet at night, like you turn into a werewolf and all that. Turn into ratchet. It is early in the day. It's too early in the day. Shut up, CJ.
Vampire life over there,
Right,
right?
and the engineers all in the show. I bang with him for being a participant in the show, and I want to thank DSN Studios for
Yes,
having us.
definitely. Our
I want
first
to
show.
thank y'all too for having me. Appreciate
Yeah,
y'all,
thank you for
real.
coming
Yeah.
through.
Right,
we had a
much love
good
to you.
conversation with you,
Right.
definitely.
I appreciate it. A black
I'll
man that's doing
definitely be
something.
downloading your app and checking out your website.
Cool,
Maybe we
cool.
collab on something.
All right now.
All right, whatever. But shout out to everybody that's listening, watching, that's gonna watch tomorrow in Africa. Cause y'all been FaceTiming me and all that, and I'm just like, does that come up on my bill? Cause y'all FaceTiming me from Africa. But shout out to y'all. Like seriously, I really love everybody that's showing support. Shout out to homegirl that's out here. She came to see
That's
us.
my bestie. What's good?
Go best friend. That's my best friend. Shout out to everybody in the studio watching. It's other people you can't see here, but shout out to them. Shout out to CJ who is the
Yes, make sure
engineer.
y'all subscribe, like,
Shout
comment.
out to our DJ. We hoping we could keep him. Hopefully.
You think you want to
DJ
stay?
June, you want to stay with us or not? Oh,
I mean,
DJ
you
June.
might wanna stay with us.
You might want to stay with us or no?
Yeah, I want to say yes.
All right. Okay, so DJ June, we gonna follow you. Where?
Follow me, DJ.June_.
Okay. Do the Miss Chit Chat.
LILMISS chit chat. I hope y'all know how to spell
And of course, at I Am Star.
with 2 R's.
2 R's, never one, because then that's not me. And okay, so as far as guests, we want you guys to come up here. We want you to participate in the conversations. We want you to call up. The call up number is 718-239-9200. Let's get it.
We
Call
ain't gonna
up.
tell you how she cheated just now. She ain't know that.
I did know it. I did know it. They drilled me on it yesterday. They got me.
I'm just playing.
But definitely call up, bang with us. Look for us on social media. Star Barrier is my name. You can find me Star Barrier every
Oh yeah,
single
definitely
place.
Stephanie Nicole on Facebook. That's my real name. But don't call me that.
Like, subscribe, share, do all of that good stuff, and look for the show on iTunes, Cultural Conversations. On iTunes, on SoundCloud, on Spotify, on YouTube, on Stitcher Radio, on DSN app, on thematrixstudios.com. I'm everywhere.
You
I'm
never
going to
there.
be
You never there.
everywhere. Get
Yes.
used to
Star
us.
with 2 R's.
2 R's, never one.
R's.
Get
Yes.
used to us. We got a good background going, and it's lit.
Right.
I love it. Hey, can I give y'all a shout out? Because I like what y'all doing here too, man. Y'all
Thank you.
definitely building a great brand. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Thank
Keep it
you,
going. Much
thank
love,
you,
much
thank you.
success. For real. I love
You
it.
are now a friend of the show, so
love it.
whenever you want to stop by and look through the glass.
Yeah,
or
holla at
whatever.
her. She said you only can look through the gas. No more interviews for you.
When you got something new, you can come premiere it here. And speaking of that, we
course.
premiere videos.
Yes.
We premiere videos.
So if you're trying to
Like,
get your
how dope is
video
that?
premiered, holla at us.
We break records. We premiere videos. We could call in. You could text us. You could Skype
Skype.
us. What's the Skype?
Okay.
The
T-
Matrix
T-
Studios.
It might be
Skype
slow for
us.
TMZ.
Right. Because we can do everything up
Shit.
here. It's
They
lit.
on their heels. They on their heels.
Yeah. I'm at your neck. So that concludes our first show
Bye.
at the Matrix Studios. Thank you for having us, guys.
Hey, it's your favorite Aussie, Melly Mel. You're listening to DSN The Matrix Studios, the #1 network in America.
Shoot a nigga one eye, open Fetty Wap, I'm a School of Hard Knock alumni. Call me for that Birdman, I'm the #1 stunner. I hustle sun up to sun up, double dog dead nigga to run up. Guap, they don't get it, double entendre. Having lint in my pocket, made my high as cold as December. That's a bad combination with pills and liquor. Adjust my rollie, it's time to kill these niggas. Clutch them Kobe, shooting a bunch of times and hardly miss. Stephen Curry, yeah. Spanish bitch, good brain, Vanessa nerdy, yeah. MOB cost my belly the money necessary. My niggas' mamas on housing in Section 8 and they weapons dirty. And they don't think they gon' mount this shit. They count on me to get them out this shit. So when my money good, all my niggas good money, I count them. Forget them from round the kid. I murk a mark, tire marks in the street when I'm murking off. I grew up tougher than Tyson. I never loved the birds, I just pray I duck the indictments. Without the fast money, my life is just less exciting. And I don't like you niggas. Fuck you think I'm a Pisces. When I'm speaking, you hear pain, nigga. How you not resonate?